Design. I'm glad you could join me here today. A lot of you have already seen this project. It was for the Really Reasonable Ribbon January blog hop. But so many of you contacted me and said, please, please at least do a walkthrough. You all really wanted a tutorial. But here's the thing. I wish I could do a tutorial for everything I make. Tutorials can take me up to 2 to 3 days to put together between making the project, writing down notes. It's not my natural form of crafting. I'm very much by the seat of my pants. If it's in my imagination, I make it happen on paper. So it's very hard for me to do a tutorial. I do them for you at least a couple times a month, just because I appreciate you following me, and it's my gift to you. But usually if I haven't done a tutorial, it's because I'm slammed and I just don't have time. You know, I don't write anything down when I'm making these. I'm just free playing, which is very important for my creativity. If everything I do is a design team project, a tutorial, a kit, I'm going to get stale really fast. I have to have time and permission to just play and create and get in that flow to keep my creative joy alive, so that it comes through in these projects. So I don't write anything down. And when I finish these, it's like erased from my brain. I don't remember size. I don't remember what I did. So that's another reason why it's really hard for me to go back and do a tutorial for an older project. And I hope you understand. I feel like I'm really generous with the amount of free tutorials that I provide on my channel. Most people don't do that. But again, as I said, I do it because I really appreciate you following me, and it's my way of saying thank you. All right, so this little guy, 5.5 by 5.5 square. I make this by cutting 8.5 by 11 cardstock in half across the middle. So you have 5.5 by 8.5 inch panels. And then here I've just layered up all the things. These little shaker frames, if you go to my Authentique playlist on YouTube, I show you exactly how to build this sort of shaker frame from top to bottom. So that's that. All right, on the inside, this little guy flips out like this. And over here I used Becca Feakin's kinetic waterfall die to create this little flip page. So obviously the inside dimension here is 5.5 by 5.5. I've matted a piece of designer paper on 5.25 by 5.25, and then you just cut out the dies and follow the directions, and then I decorated it with some stickers. Over here, this is the little flat page, and I'll just show you how this opens out. When you join these two pieces of paper together, and I covered the joint on the back, but you can kind of see it a little bit right here. So 5.5, 5.5, and this is not quite 5.5. I want to say this is 4.5, but okay, 4 3/4. See, I told you I forget. And then these are just 1/2 inch spines. So you're going to have this little turn page that is 4 3/4 by 5.5. And again, I've just matted it. I created a simple pocket, and then this is just a little magnet that I stitch up on my sewing machine with magnets inside of it and decorate it, and it's a cute little gift. So then this opens out, and here's a standard pocket. In the pocket is a little T-wallet, and these are all the same size because what I use are my 3x4 images. So I cut my paper to about 6.25 by about 4.25, and then fold it in half, and then that makes this little wallet, and then you add a little pocket and line it. So that is in this pocket, like that. And then over here, we've got another standard waterfall. And I've got lots and lots of tutorials on my YouTube channel that show you, this is just, you know, scoring a 1/2 inch line at the top of the paper and then lining them up one by one. So that's the basics of this cute little folio. And then to cover the joint where the paper joins on the back, I did this. Put your ribbon down with score tape before you add your designer paper, and that way it's good and secure. But that's basically it, guys. These are pretty simple. It just seems to be the way my brain works. I I love putting these together like little puzzles. So I hope that helps y'all. If any of you were hoping to make one of these, I'll go ahead and post this on my YouTube, and I'll put the link back to my original post on my blog because I think I wrote measurements and stuff down there. Anyway, that's it for me. Thanks, guys. Get your craft on. Bye.